Hello, I'm Martijn, and I've been playing a lot of Wreckfest lately, which is a driving game, racing game. I've seen it described as a modern reincarnation of Destruction Derby, the 90s game by Psygnosis, which I've played a lot, by the way. I've been playing racing games since, well, honestly, since the late 80s, really. I've been playing games such as Test Drive and Grand Prix Circuit and yeah, those Formula One games that came out in the 90s, but also stuff like Screamer, Need for Speed. More recently, I've been playing Race Driver Grid by Codemasters. But yeah, a funny thing happened. Racing games have evolved, well, beyond my comprehension, to be honest. It's all this sim racing stuff now, and it's super accurate, simulated physics, super realistic, and well, I feel that to enjoy such games, you really have to go in depth, and you really need to invest in a good rig and one of those direct drive wheels and whatnot. And honestly, even though I'm quite a fan of racing games, I'm not that much into it. I'm not willing to devote my life to playing racing games. So yeah, I don't really enjoy all these recent developments in hyper realistic racing games. There's something between, say, Mario Kart and iRacing. And for me, Wreckfest really absolutely hits the sweet spot between arcade action but also somewhat realistic feeling sort of stuff. So yeah, I've been really into this game. It's been released on consoles not too long ago. I'm playing it on the PlayStation, just having tons of fun. Honestly, I'm mostly playing online, and I've been having so much fun with it. I thought I'd use the built-in video record function of the PlayStation and just show you some of the races I've been in and share the joy that is Wreckfest. Normally, I pick one of the normal racing servers. There's multiple servers actually going on in this game. Some are focused more on deathmatch or last man standing, more the real demolition derby sort of stuff. I'm not really interested in that at all. I'm just here for the racing. So I mostly pick one of the normal racing servers, which is just a bunch of tracks, one after another, just random, essentially. Well, actually, the people can vote. There's 3 tracks offered, and people can vote one of the 3. So yeah, one with the most votes becomes the next one. So even though it says Big Valley Speedway right now, this is actually not the map that it's loading. It's kind of weird. It's not terribly well made, this game, so there's glitches, there's lots of long loading times. That's a bit of a shame, but well, in reality, the map loaded is Clay Ridge Circuit, as you can see in the top left now. That's the track that we're going to drive. It's a fun track. It's one of the good ones. It's part dirt, part tarmac. Yeah, it's just a fun track. There's a split in the middle where you can go left and right. So yeah, that's kind of good. This is my go-to racing car, the Sunrise Super. It's my favorite in general. I just like the feel of it. It's quite fast. I've set it up with all the upgrades to the max and all the armor, just no armor at all. So if I get hit, that's not the end of the race right there and then, because there's actually 2 damage models in this game. One is called realistic damage, one is the normal one. This is the normal one I'm playing right now. So yeah, you can have an impact or 2 or 3 and it's mostly fine, but eventually your car will be ruined if you aren't careful. So anyway, race about to start now, so yeah, let's hope that we have a good position. The positions are random, so yeah, let's just see what happens. Hope that we get a good start and then just hope for the best. Okay, not a terrible starting position. 3rd row on the grid, and actually, whoa! The first guy just doesn't go at all, so I managed to overtake the whole field, and I'm leading the race right now. So that's actually not bad. Although there's a very sharp bend coming up, and I'm really scared. So I'm overshooting the corner sort of on purpose. I didn't want to brake that hard because I know the whole field was right behind me, and I didn't want them in my rear bumper right at the start of the race, so rather overshoot it a bit myself. But anyway, actually, this is a super clean start of the race. Haven't seen anyone really threatening and managing to pull away decently. You can see on the mini-map on the left where the other people are, and this is the long straight. Again, with the crest. Yeah, I'm braking more carefully now, so... But yeah, this is going really well, to be honest. So this is a strong start of this session. Yeah, this is the split. I picked the right side every time, sadly. I maybe should have gone left just to show it, but I just prefer the right side. I'm not sure if it's actually faster because the left side does have the benefit of allowing you to have a longer straight after, because the right side, yeah, it opens in the middle of a longer straight section. So we'll have a look. We're coming around again now. The laps are really quite short. It's my best time is 38.4 so far. Here, you can also go left here, and if you do go left, then you come round on the left side here onto the straight, which I'm joining now. So that's potentially faster, but it's really quite a narrow road right at the start, so you have to brake quite hefty. Oh, there is another driver coming up now who is in a tiny bumper car, so yeah, that's not really a particular threat at all. And, well, to be honest, this race just went really smoothly without too much incidents, which is, well, it's a bit boring in a way, I suppose, because it's nicer to, well, have some good racing, close racing, that's more fun. But, well, it is a good way to just introduce what I'm trying to do here, because you might think, well, isn't this game just about crashing into other cars and causing havoc? I suppose that's the way people play it. But I personally like to approach it more like a normal racing game where you just try to end in first and do overtakes as clean as possible and just, well, I don't want to say I'm a super clean driver or anything, but I do try to race in a fair way. I don't really enjoy just shoving people off or driving into the side and driving them into walls. That's totally a thing in this game, and it's one approach you can take, which I suppose is valid, but it's just not what I enjoy personally. And you might wonder, well, why do you play this game then, while it's clearly not really about clean racing at all? And turns out there actually is quite a lot of fair racing going on in this game. It's not 100%, it's not all people doing it this way, but there are enough people to really have good races. And in a way, I feel Wreckfest is quite pure in its intentions, because there is no penalty system, there is no driver rating, there is not a referee keeping score. It's just pure what happens on the track is what happens. So it's both about good racing and about surviving, really. The thing is that if someone decides to turn around and go in the wrong way and crashes just right into you, they're ruining their own race as well. I mean, they're damaging their car probably more than yours is damaged. And well, you know, it's not a massive advantage for them at all. It's just them being silly and probably kids having fun, which is all right. I mean, honestly, this frustrates me much less than an AI giving you a penalty, which is actually not fair at all because it misjudges the situation, which is things I've seen in other racing games such as Gran Turismo or, well, really all serious racing games. I mean, they all have to be quite strict in their nature because there's no human judging the situation. So, yeah, it's just an algorithm checking if you've gone on the grass or not. And I don't really enjoy racing like that. I feel it's all right to go off track sometimes, and I feel it's all right to bump into each other. as long as it happens in a fair way. So, well, that's my approach anyway. And honestly, it's a great fit for Wreckfest, weirdly. Now, the race that's coming up is Crash Canyon, the main circuit. I'm not sure if there are other variations of this one, but yeah, Crash Canyon is maybe more something that people associate with this game. It's more one of the more crashy. Well, it's in the name, isn't it? So I'm going to change my car actually because yeah, the Sunrise Super. I wouldn't want to put the poor Super through this. It will be wrecked within a lap, probably. So, yeah, I'm picking the Mud Digger, which I've got in a pickup configuration, which was unlocked during one of the single-player events, if I remember correctly. It's a much more sturdy vehicle. It's a lot slower, but yeah, this is less of a racy circuit and more of a crashy circuit, which I'm not here for really. But I don't mind it as I quite like the variety. So yeah, I don't mind them from time to time that much. It's much more a matter of luck doing well in these. It's well, whatever happens, and it's more a matter of trying to survive rather than pure racing or yeah. Anyway, let's skip to the start and see what happens. Ooh, we're a little bit further back. Honestly, doesn't really matter that much. Oh, we're really quite a long way back. Position 13 out of 16 in total. Massive mayhem already. Just pushing through, really. Trying to keep it straight, try to survive the jumps. You're easily tipped over by these. Yeah. The circuit is just, it's this long straight with two massive corners on the ends. Getting sandwiched. Oh, he's pushing me wide. This is actually a very nasty move. It's quite fun. It's but it's nasty. Oh well. It's very little I think I could have done to prevent that, but I'm not too upset yet. Oh, actually this is oh well. This is why I chose the Mud Digger instead of the Super. The Sunrise Super would have been not able to carry on after this. Still in position 12, sadly. I'd like to make up a few places at least. Oh, this is not a very good move at all. Driving into the... Yeah, I just set myself up for that, honestly. I mean, yeah, getting in front of someone and then not being able to get away, just poor strategy, but oh well. This is not a really good way to take these turns either. I really should brake more, brake harder, brake earlier, make sure that I stick to the apex more to the inside of the corner instead of shooting all the way out, because yeah, it's just losing time by sliding off. Although this is also terribly slow, so yeah, honestly, if I don't do well in this one, it's just my own fault, because I'm just, oh. Well, I'm still on the track, which is actually quite a good thing. Ooh. Okay, now I shoved into the side of Uncle there, who was, I think, maybe not too happy about that at all, and he's currently still behind me. I don't think this is going well for me at all. I think... Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Yeah, this is a bit the rule of the road in Wreckfest. You don't shove into people and then get away with it. Although, yeah. I try to avoid just outright crashing into people in general, unless I feel, well... Oh, I tried to be clever and shove him into someone else, but yeah. No, this race is not my finest. It's not... We're already on lap 5, oh, 6 actually. This is the final lap. Haven't done a best lap at all, I think. Although I'm getting up to 6th now. Yeah, I don't think a podium is possible at all here. Honestly, just finishing it at all without ruining my car would be quite something. Look, this is more the way to do it. Although then I wasn't able to keep up the slide. But yeah, this is more the way to take that corner, I feel. Yeah. Well, 6 could be worse. Finished ahead of On-Call. So I had a bit of a rivalry there. Just smallish thing. Yeah. Oh well, just let's move on. That was really not something to dwell on at all. Now, the next one, however, turns out to be Boulder Bank Circuit, which is actually one of my favorite tracks in the whole game. And it's the main route. It's the main route in reverse. Yeah, I really like the main route. There's a short one as well, a short variation, which is, well, also fun. But yeah, the long one is really excellent in my opinion. So yeah, massively looking forward to this one. This is a proper race in my mind. So yeah, let's skip this loading. Yeah, that's better. Now I clearly want to change back my car because going in the mud digger wouldn't be very fast at all. So back to the Super. Even changing car takes forever in this game. You also have to press the confirm button multiple times in order for it to register. Look, I'm actually just 2 presses was quite good. I've had it only respond after 5. It's oh well. Oh yeah, I'm changing my setup actually. I'm not terribly sure about this. I thought maybe a bit stiffer suspension would allow for better cornering abilities. Actually, yeah, didn't turn out to be a massively great decision. But let's skip this waiting as well, because for some reason people don't want to set ready. If everyone is set to ready, the game starts. But, well, if not everyone has set to ready, then it will just have to wait for 30 or, well, 5 for that's better. So, yeah, there we go. Let's see if we get a good position. And we don't. We're in 9th. Yeah, just bang in the middle of the pack. Try to avoid the pile that's bound to happen in the first corner. Oh, guy goes off dramatically, but yeah, not too bad. In 4th actually already. This is a really good start. Although I'm now feeling the stiffer suspension that I've set up. I'm not happy with that at all. It makes the car far too twitchy on this sand surface, getting pushed into the side. Oh, this is a bit of a shame. Yeah, we're now down to 7th, I guess. Could be worse, definitely. 8th, 9th, okay. Back where we started. But the car is not too damaged, that's the good news. We're back onto the sand surface where really this stiffer suspension was a bit of a mistake. I hoped... In my mind, there was more tarmac. And I hope, yeah, stuff like that happens because of how twitchy the car feels. So I'm trying to straighten it out and get back up to speed. This is really quite a long straight where you can get a lot of speed, but, well, not if you mess up in the middle of it like I did. Although other people are messing up a bit as well. So they're going off left and right, and I'm back into 5th now for some reason. I'm not even sure what happened there, but I'll take it. This is the last corner, getting the overtake done. So, yeah, looking for maybe a podium position now. Trying to take this last corner. Ooh, this is very wide. Just, yeah. Is that for position? No. Yeah, it actually is. I don't know what that guy was doing. But I'm on the podium now. It's third position. Keep it on. Yeah, well, this is... couldn't fit my finger between the wall and the car. But yeah, that's just fine. The guy comes back now. What's his name? Face Key? Yeah, looks like we're up for a fight with this guy for a bit now. I think I'm faster. Oh, this is a bit... Yeah, oh well, I'll take it. And actually, that was for position as well. So, was in fourth not long ago. I'm in second now. I'll take that. This is really... I'm really quite struggling a bit with the way the car is set up, which is affecting it more than I had hoped. Although, maybe it's also the increased nerves as I'm moving up in the grid and feeling that maybe a win is even possible if I don't screw it up. That's the big one now. This is, yeah, the first corner again. This is one of the longer circuits. It's over a minute and 20 seconds, the way I'm doing it now anyway. I think a few seconds can be shaved off that time quite easily. And I think the guy coming up there, you can see in the top left, there's a gap of 2.4, 2.32 seconds with Rod Lion. So the gap's definitely decreasing. So yeah, that's the guy in the lead. And looks like we're gaining on him. So yeah, this could totally be a win. The gap behind is also not too bad, so I don't really have to watch out for that at the moment. Oh, although actually taking a corner this poorly doesn't help at all. Just far too wide. I was too much focused on Rod Lion in front of me instead of just keeping my line and keeping my eyes on the road. And then I just, yeah, wasn't even going that fast, but I just didn't brake and then overshoot the corner. That's what happens. Although I did get the best lap, so yeah, maybe not the strongest group either. I definitely feel that lap could have been a lot better. Although, yeah. Now, okay. This is not the way to overtake someone at all, is it? I mean, it was well defended, fair enough, for sticking to the inside of the corner. I don't know what I was doing. That's just not a move that works ever like that. So yeah, tucked behind him again. Still confident I can make this work, I think. But I'll have to be clever and I have to keep my nerves, because actually this is getting quite exciting. Because remember, the car is still quite difficult to drive with the increased stiffness on the suspension. So it's still very twitchy. It's much too twitchy for my... Oh, this... Yeah. Sorry for that. Blame it on my setup, although actually that was just not paying attention. I think he did brake a little early as well, but yeah, unfortunate. But we're in the lead, so that's the good news. Not really managing to pull away though. So a little now, there's a 1.5 second gap. And yeah, make the corner even. So okay, this is looking good actually. This could work. If I manage to keep it on, well, they call it the black stuff, although obviously it's just the brown. Oh yeah, hello. I wasn't going particularly fast there, so that's what happens. Back in second, although there's still a good lap and a half remaining. I think this is definitely possible here. Trying to keep the twitchiness of the car under control. Not overshooting this corner again. Give him a little bump to let him know I'm there. Now the question is, do we really have it or don't we? Oh, actually, this is very good. Managed to keep the inside of the corner this time. Well, oh, hello. Well, that was weird. I don't think that was for position. And yeah, this is starting to look really good now. Final lap, although, well, yeah, just managed the corner there. So as long as I can keep the twitchiness of the car under control while still trying to maintain a good speed, this should be possible. This doesn't help though. That's not a good way to take that corner, shoving it into the wall. And then, well, this is quite a creative way to overtake. It doesn't quite work for him either. I think he's just a bit frustrated with me right now. So, yeah, I can understand, but let's try not to let it get to us. And, oh, actually, yeah, this is really the reason why I like playing this game, because I'm not the greatest player ever, but I feel if I really put effort into it, I can win quite a lot of races. So it is good fun, and I like the level of the other players. I feel is quite closely matched to mine. So, I mean, this is not the strongest of groups, but I've definitely had very close races. And in the end, there was quite a large gap there. Yeah, happy to take that win. Yeah, go Boulder Bank. It's quite fun the other way around as well. This was the reverse. The other way around, just as fun. It's just a fun track. So, good stuff. Now, the last race will be at Dirt Devil Stadium, which honestly is a brilliant track as well. Really enjoy this one. It's not as serious as the last one. I feel the last one could have been like a real, I don't know, rally circuit or something. This is just bonkers. This makes no sense at all. It's a triangle stadium with hills, and there's a split section where the left track goes into the right side and the right side goes over into the left side. Lots of bumps, lots of... Yeah, but it's really fun. And what's really a lot of fun is that the middle section is lowered, so you're racing on like what feels like the sides of walls. I'm lowering the suspension because this track is all dirt. It's in the name Dirt Devil Stadium, so yeah, it's dirt. But yeah, you're right. You're driving on quite a narrow. It feels like you're driving on the top of a wall, a castle wall, something like that. And yeah, if you go too much to the side, you just fall off into a pit that's in the middle. So yeah, that's quite fun. Let's skip the terrible waiting stuff because people troll like that, not setting it to ready. It's just, yeah. Not a great starting position again in 11th. Oh, and the guy immediately going to the left side, just trying to survive it, trying to go for the inside a bit to, well, it was an attempt to stay out of the mayhem. That's not what's happening at all. Yeah. Trying to make this work. Oh well, we're in 9th. Where the car is still good. That's the main thing, I feel. So, yeah, this is a split where it goes... The left goes into the right and right goes into left. Joined again now onto what is the longest straight of the circuit. Everyone falls off for some reason. And we're in the lead of the race. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why people just drive off the circuit, although... What I'm doing now is not exactly brilliant either. The car is still feeling a bit too twitchy for some reason. Maybe I've set the controls wrong or something. I recently played with the sensitivity of the controller. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But yeah, this is... I'm actually quite good at this track, but you wouldn't say it if you saw that. So yeah. But, well, we're back in 3rd. close fighting for position here. Yeah, we can. Oh, actually, I was planning to go right, and I thought he was as well, and then he didn't go, and yeah. Somehow we didn't die, although this is all very, very terribly. I promise I'm really actually quite good. I'll upload another video in the future someday of me doing this in a much better way than I'm showing right now, because it's a bit unfortunate how this is going. Although actually we're in second, what am I complaining about? It's just fine. The guy in the lead has gone quite a long way though. He's about 5 seconds away, and is he pulling away 6? Yeah, this I really need to put in some good laps now. That helps. Getting actually the best of everyone, I suppose, is a way to gain on the other people. The gap is reducing. It's 4 seconds now, so actually, if I can keep this up and keep the twitchiness under control, I think it's possible. There's only 1 lap left though in this race, so and actually the gap is increased again to, yeah, it's varying a lot. It was 6 seconds, now it's 3. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably struggling a bit as well, it seems. Is that him right there? No. No, he must be further along because he's still 2 seconds out. Yeah, this is the last corner. Okay. Oh, actually, wow. What? Apparently he's gone off and I just overtook him at the very last moment. I almost feel this was a little undeserved, to be honest. But yeah, I'll take a win though. I did get the fastest lap, as you can see, 32.6, which is a good good 1.5 seconds faster than the other guy. So yeah, okay. I'm not too ashamed of taking not too ashamed to take this win then. I mean, yeah. I see a lot of people in the 33s, although some people quite off the pace as well. That's really just the nature of this game. That's just how it is. Sometimes there are stronger opponents, which didn't really show up in this particular session, but I'm sure I'll encounter those in the future. So yeah, I plan to record a few more of these videos and show you maybe some more close racing in the future. But yeah, for now that's it. So thanks for watching, and see you all later. Bye.